Namaskar, I am Neeraj Kumar. I am a lecturer in mathematics and have been teaching this subject for the last 36 years in Delhi. Or in case you want to contact me for learning online, and this is the number I am giving right here. You can contact me on this number. Now we will study integration by substitution. Integration by substitution and exercise 7.2 of our NCERT book. Now, what is the integration by substitution? What we have to observe? In this case, suppose I have got one of the function, say we have got cos x divided by sin x, and we have to integrate with respect to dx. Here we observe derivative of sin x is cos x. Yani function and its derivative both are present in the question. Function and its derivative. It may be present like this way also. That is our cos x sin x into cos x dx. Now in both the cases, what we observe, this is a part A and this is our part B. We observe function, derivative. Function, its derivative, both are present in the question. So what we do in such cases, we do the integration by substitution method. We will do let the function sin x is equal to t. Here also let sin x is equal to t. Reason, function derivative is present. So function is taken as t and then its derivative होगा cos x, sin x का derivative cos x, and then x का derivative is dx by dt with respect to t. Yani both we have taken sin x is equal to t and now we are integrating both sides with respect to dt. So sin x का derivative cos x by chain rule method, x का derivative dx by dt, and dt का it comes to be 1, dt by d, it comes to be 1. Now after doing what we do, we take the dt to the other side and it becomes, that is your dt into 1 dt. So same way here we do sin x cos x and dx is equal to dt. Now what we are able to do, we have done cos x dx, this whole has been written as dt or sin x t. The question becomes, this is 1 upon t sin x t and cos x dx, both these can be written as dt. Cos x dx can be written as dt. Now this whole of the question cos x by sin x, this reduces to this way. Now in the previous we have told you in the exercise 7.1 integration of 1 by t is equal to log of t, that is equal to log of t plus c. Now here we have taken cos x dx dt. So what do we have? Sin x t and dt. This in the part B means sin x taken as t and cos x dx is written as dt. Here the integration would be, what is the integration of t? That is t square by 2 plus c. We have integrated both the sides. Now t should be replaced by the original function. So here it comes to be log of t means, what will be its answer? Log of sin x. In case we replace the t with the original function, it will be written as, क्या लिखा जाएगा? Log of sin x plus c. So this is the answer for the integration of cos x upon sin x. Here it would be written as sin x, that is be sin square x upon 2 plus c. The answer for this question is this one. Integration of, now what we observe, the integration of the product of sin x into cos x dx is equal to sin square x by 2 plus c. Isn't it? So here it was, question was integration of cos x upon sin x. And in the 11th you have studied what is cos x upon sin x, that is cot x. That is cot x. So we have obtained a formula right here, that is integration of cot x. Integration of cot x comes to be log of sin x plus c. So I am able to derive a formula, that is cos x upon sin x dx, or integration of cot x dx is equal to log of sin x plus c. So it is standard formula. It can be used anywhere. Straightway, in case you come across a function cot x, integration of cos x dx, you can write down log of modulus of the sin x plus c. Why we put on the modulus? Because logarithm functions are defined only for the positive values and never for the negative values. Or in case it comes like this way, sin x cos x dx, so again substitution method have been used. So what is the substitution method? We take up the function as a t or z, etc., y, anything can be substituted. Then its derivative respect to the new substituted function, that is t cos x dx upon dt, and dt ka derivative dt upon dt 1. This dx on this side have been taken to this one. So ultimately cos x dx dt. So we, the new function, now the question becomes integration of t with respect to dt, cos dx dt, the integration of t dt, and that is equal to t square upon 2 plus c, or t replaced back, that is sin square x by 2 plus c. So in this way we are able to do the integration by substitution method. I give you more examples for this one. Now it would be better if we now go to exercise 7.2. In the exercise 7.2 of our NCERT, what we observe that in the first question we come across, that is 2x. Write down question number 1, that is 2x upon 1 plus x square integration respect to dx. As I told you, we observe which is a function and which is a derivative. If I look at the denominator, I see 1 plus x square, and its derivative, one constant 0, x square has a derivative 2x. So that means we are observing, what we are observing, that is numerator contains f dash x, denominator contain fx and dx. So its answer would be log of your fx, log of fx plus c. So how this answer would be coming up, I again tell you, that this is of kind of fx derivative, original function derivative, function derivative. So let us take up 1 plus x square is equal to t, is equal to t. Now we get 2x dx is equal to dt. So this 2x dx would be replaced by dt. So the function becomes 1 upon t into dt. Our integration of 1 by t is equal to log of, it is equal to log of t plus c. And now what is t? Should be replaced back. The answer comes to be of the question first, log of 1 plus x square plus c. So this is the answer of the question number 1, that is integration of 2x divided by 1 plus x square, and we have substituted. We observe that this is a function derivative. Function be substituted, be let 1 plus x square is equal to t. इसको let किया जाएगा 1 plus x square t. Now 2x dx dt. 2x dx dt means the numerator gets converted to dt and denominator t. So 1 by t dt, and that answer is 1 by t, the log of t, and t again replaced back to original function log of 1 by 0. So this is the solution for the question number 1. Now let us go to the next important question of exercise 7.2. The next important question is, this is the state wave formula. What we have done, that we have got the answer log of fx, and in this question you also observed we are getting the log of the function. The second question come to be log x whole square. Question number 2, we get log x, or we are getting log x divided by x. Divided by x, it has got the whole square and integration. What do you observe in this one? अब इसमें हम क्या ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हैं? We are observing numerator is a function and denominator is its derivative. How it is so? If I take up the let log x is equal to t, and what is the derivative of log x? 1 by x, or x dx by dt, and 1 this way. So we are getting 1 by x dx is equal to dt, and log x we are taken t. So it becomes t square and dt. Now the question have been reduced like this way. Log x whole square for x dx, that is t square t. What is the integration of t square? As per our formula of the integration, we get t3 upon 3 plus c. And what is t? Let us replace it back, and that the answer comes to be t is log x to power 3 upon 3 plus c. So this is the final answer for the question. That is log x 3 upon 3 plus c. It was the question number 2 of exercise 7.2. So now let us go to the next important question of 7.2. What is the next important question of exercise 7.2? It gives us the next important one comes to be question number 9, or question number 9. What does it tell you? 4x plus 2. Question number 9, that is 4x plus 2 into x square plus x plus 1 into x square plus x plus 1, and it has got the root with this one. So this is the question, 4x plus 2 under the root x square plus x plus 1. Now what I observe, this is a function and its derivative, possible derivative, this one. How it's possible? 2 is common to it. I take out the 2 outside. After taking a common, it becomes 2x plus 1. Or this is our x square plus x plus 1 dx. Now it is very much clear the derivative of x square plus x plus 1, and whatever is under the root, if we take it as a function and let it equal t, I do x square x plus 1, let it equal t, so we get 2x plus 1 dx is equal to dt. Now substituting here, so the question becomes 2 times 2x plus 1 dx reduces to dt, or it becomes t to power 1 by 2 dt. T x square plus x1 under the root means power exponent 1 by 2 dt. Now if we integrate it, it is now very easy to integrate 2 t raised to power 3 by 2 divided by 3 into 2. The plus c. The answer comes to be 4 by 3. Answer comes to be 4 by 3. T, take back t. What is the t was? X square x plus 1 raised to power 3 by 2 divided by 3. So what we have done it now, 4 upon 3 t, the value of the t being replaced by the x square plus x plus 1 raised to power 3 by 2 plus c. So this is our answer for this one. Now let us go to the next important question, that is question number 14. Question number 14. Now in this question number 14 we observe that it is integration of 1 upon x into log of x की power m and respect to dx. Now in this question what we observe, function log x, its derivative 1 by x, both lie in the denominator. So what will I do? I will take up log of x is equal to t. So let log x is equal to t. So what we get, 1 by x, derivative of log x 1 by x dx is equal to dt. Now the whole question reduces to like this way, that is 1 upon x dx, that is dt. These three terms, 1 x dx dt. So then what we write down, log x is equal to t, it becomes t to power m and respect to dt. Now during the integration, these two variables in respect to dt we are doing, so we are taken t as a variable. Now what is the integration of 1 upon t to power m? It can be written as integration of t to power minus m dt. Now it becomes very simple. How it becomes simple? That is, further integration would be minus m plus 1 upon minus m plus 1 plus c. For t we are taken as log x, substitute back, we get log of raised to power minus m plus 1 upon minus m plus 1 plus c. So now integration, final answer is your, that is, what is the answer? That is, we get log of x to the power minus m plus 1 divided by minus m plus 1 plus c. So this is answer for the question number 14 of exercise 7.2. Now let us go to the next one, next important question, and of exercise 7.2, and that is our, you can say, the important one, and different one is your question number 18. Question 18 says integration of, question 18 we have e to power tan inverse x upon 1 plus x square dx. We are supposed to integrate this one. Again, the same method, we in the question, we of the integration we see which is a function and which is its derivative. So I observe tan inverse x, if we taken as a function, its derivative is 1 upon 1 plus x square. And the derivative of tan inverse x ddx of tan inverse x is equal to 1 upon 1 plus x square. Now, so what I do, I let tan inverse x is equal to t. Answer would be 1 upon 1 plus x square dx is equal to dt. So this whole 1 upon 1 plus x square dx is equal to dt. In the denominator, dx, 1 can be written anywhere. So 1 upon 1 plus x square dx has to be taken as dt. The quotient becomes e to power t with respect to dt. So this is what you have to integrate now. I told you earlier, integration of e to power x, e to power t with respect to dt is simply e to power t and plus c. So what is the substitution for the t? T we have taken as tan inverse x. So final answer we get e to power tan inverse x plus c. So this is the answer for the integration. In the question number 18. In the question number 18 we get the e to power tan 1 plus x square. The question is important. Many times in the board, CBSE board it is many times it is there. It should be done seriously. The most important question which I am solving, they are earlier sometimes in the board they are. Now question number 19. What the question number 19 says, integration of e to power 2x minus 1 divided by e to power 2x plus 1 dx. Now what we do? We first of all simplify this question. How would you simplify? I take up e to power x common from the numerator and denominator. E to power x taken out common from the numerator as well as from the denominator. After taking out the common, so what we are left with? E to power x minus e to power minus x. And in denominator, we are left with e to power x plus e to power minus x over dx. When taken common, e to power 2x में से common लिया e to power x, so we are left with e to power x. और 1 में से e to power x common लिया, so we get 1 upon e to power x, that goes up e to power minus x. Now these two get cancelled. तो किनको cancel किया जाए? This one. So we are left with this question. The question now becomes, क्या बन जाता है? What does it become? It becomes e to power x minus e to power minus x also. Now we observe, this is a function and its derivative. I just show you how its function. Let us take it e to power x plus e to power minus x is equal to t. Its derivative be e to power x derivative e to power x and e to power minus x derivative e to power minus x divided by coefficient of x minus 1. It comes up here. And then x derivative dx is equal to dt. So e to power x minus e to power minus x, e to power x minus e to power minus dx become dt, or e to power x plus so and so. I have taken the t. Now it can be, the question can be written as, how we can write down all this question? It can be written as integration of 1 by t and dt. 1 by t and dt. Now what is the integration of 1 by t? Already done, log of t. That is logarithm log of t plus c. T substituted back. What we have? E to power x plus e to power minus x plus c. So this is the answer, final answer for this one, integration. That is the question number 19 of exercise 7.2. So now let us go for the next one. The question number, let us take 20, the similar way 20th question will be done, 29th. Now we go for the next important question, that is question number 29. So how to solve the question number 29? First of all, I am going to write down the question, and it is 29th question is your cot x into log sin x. Integration of cot x into log of sine x and dx. Cot x log of sine x dx. What I observe, log sine x seems to be the function, while cot x is its derivative. Let us see. If I put up log of sine x is equal to t, what I get? 1 upon sine x. By chain rule method, derivative of sine x comes to be cos x, and dx is equal to dt. Further, cos x by sine x, we get cot x. Cot x dx is equal to dt. So ultimately what we observe, this is a function, this is derivative, along with dx become dt. It can be now written as, that is integration of t respect to dt, or further t square by 2 plus c. And if we what if we have taken the t as log of sine x, this is what was taken. So let us substitute back log of sine x instead of t, and there is a whole square of this one divided by 2 plus c. So in this way, this is the final answer of the question number 29. Now the next question of exercise 7.2 is 35th. The next important question is our 35th question. Let us do this one, 35th one. It is 1 plus log x ka whole square. 1 plus log of x whole square divided by x and integration of this one. So 1 plus log x whole square divided by x, integration of this one. Again, if we observe carefully, what we notice, that is 1 plus log x seems to be a function. 1 plus log x is a function, let's take it as t, and derivative of 1 is 0. Log x we have got 1 by x dx is equal to dt. So now what do we observe? This x and dx, say 1 might be taken as here. So 1 by x dx reduces to dt, and 1 plus log x is over t. The question becomes t square into dt, and integration is t3 by 3 plus c. And now what is t? We have taken 1 plus log x. So ultimately answer is our 1 plus log x whole cube divided by 3 plus c. So this is our final answer for this one. T substituted back. T we have taken 1 plus log x. So 1 plus log x 3 to power upon 3 plus c, and that is all. The next one is your 36th question. Let us go for the 36th question of exercise 7.2. So now what is the 36th question? We observe in the 36th question is composed of 3 terms, that is x plus 1 into x plus log of x whole square, x plus log x ka whole square, and whole divided by x. Its integration is supposed to be done with respect to dx. Now what I see, x plus log x seems to be the function. Reason behind that, if I take up the x, log x is equal to t, derivative of x is 1, or log x as 1 upon x, and dx is equal to dt. If I simplify this one, x as LCM, x plus 1 dx comes to be dt, isn't it? Now what we have? X plus 1 upon x. So it is your x plus 1 upon x dx is equal to dt. So this whole can be taken as dt. So the question becomes this for t square, this and dx all become dt. The answer would be t3 by 3 plus c. And what is the t we have taken? That is x plus log of x whole, t was x plus log x cube divided by 3 plus constant of integration, that is c. So this is the answer for the question number 36. Now let us go for the next question and the last of this exercise, and that is 37. So what the question 37 tells us, it is, write down, the question 37 is your integration of x cube sine x cube into sine of tan inverse x की power 4 divided by 1 plus x की power 8 and the integration of this function. X cube sine of tan inverse x to power 4 divided by 1 plus x to power 8. Now in case you are a little expert, so what you observe, I feel tan inverse x to power 4 is a function and remaining might be derivative. So if it is taken as t, tan inverse x to power 4 as t, what you observe, derivative of this much is 1 upon x to power 8. x 4 to power 2 means x to power 8. Tan inverse x4 means 1 upon 1 plus x square. X is already x4 square, x8. Or by chain rule method of differentiation, we now differentiate x to power 4 and we get 4x cube dx is equal to dt. So ultimately we are getting 4 times x cube 1 plus x to power 8 dx is equal to dt. Let us see whether it works. Yes, because we have got x cube 1 plus x 8 this much, or is equal to 4 is not there here. So what we do for getting the 4, we multiply with the 4 and divide by the 4. It doesn't make any difference. Constant है 4 number, we multiply by 4 and divide by 4. Now it becomes exactly what we require. So x cube, and what we have, this 4 will be written outside. So we require 4x cube. So 4 must be written like this way. So we get 4x cube 1 plus x to power 8 dx is equal to dt. So that, what would be the question now? 1 by 4 sine of t and into dt. Sine of t into dt. Just again observe, these all have been reduced to the dt. This all 4x cube 1 plus x to power 8 dx, 4x cube 1 plus x to power 8 dx becomes dt. Now the question reduces to integration of sine t. And what is the integration of sine t? And being an antiderivative, it is minus cos t. So minus 1 by 4 cos of t plus c. Now what is t? We have taken tan inverse x to power 4. If I write it back, the value of the t, minus 1 by 4 cos of tan inverse x to power 4 plus c. So that is the final answer of the question number 37. Minus 1 by 4 cos tan inverse x to the power 4 plus c. So this question is quite important. Might be in the first term of your schools, the second term of first term schools mein, because till the first term the school people are sometimes able to finish the integration, and this question might be in your first term exams, or it may be in the UT, and then they might be in the CBSE. So again I am telling here, in case somebody wants to learn our 12th mathematics for the class 12th or some other class, we can be contacted at this phone. This is the phone number where we can be contacted. Now the next one is what it is here. Question number, the next important question number is 39. Question number 39. So before that, I do the question number 38 also. So what does it contains? 38 question, we have 10x power 9, 10x power 9 plus 10 to power x into log of 10 to the base e upon x to power 10 plus 10 to power x. So now in this question, what we observe, what is a function which is derivative? This seems to be function. Reason, its derivative would be 10x9. It is there. So let us take x10 plus 10 to power x is equal to t. Now its derivative would be 10x power 9, or the derivative of 10 to power x, as you have done in the 11th class, a to power x derivative is equal to a to power x into log of a to the base e, to the base e. The same way here, 10 to power x, 10 to power x into log of 10 to the base e, and whole dx is equal to dt. So what you observe, the whole of the numerator becomes the complete numerator along with the dx becomes dt, or the denominator we have taken as t. So it reduces to 1 by t and dt. So what is its integration? Its integration would be log of t plus c, log of t plus c. And what the t we have taken? T we have taken as, just look at the question, x to power 10, 10 to power x. So answer comes to be log of, in place of t, x to power 10, 10 to power x and plus c. So this question was MCQ type. So which is what is called the seems to be correct answer. A, B, C, D, 4 options are being given to you, and what I observe that the question that is a D part, log bracket 10 to power x plus x to power 10 plus c must be the answer. So D is the correct answer. So now this is here, we finish this exercise. 39 is similar question you can do. So now we will next time we'll go to the next exercise. Thanks a lot.